Hello and welcome to episode 3 of Super Spurs with me, DJam FM, where in today's video we will be playing against Manchester United in the Premier League. But before we get into that game, I thought I'd just bring you the Europa League group stage draw just so you can see who we're going to be facing off against this season. Now we are in pot 1, so I'll get those drawn out straight away. Now we're in the second group here. So obviously we can't be drawn against anybody like, well, for example, Liverpool, because you're not allowed to draw against people from your home nation. But let's see who we get in terms of the draw here. So we face FC Steaua from Romania. I'm over the moon with that. That's probably the best tie from those rounds that we could have possibly got. So if we skip through the rest of these, and in terms of the third round draw, who can we get? Let's see who we face up against. Young boys from Switzerland. Again, very happy when you look at some of the teams that are in there, like your Lokomotiv Moscow, your Fenerbahce, Bordeaux, Sampdoria. That could have been a lot tougher than what it originally is. So I'm very chuffed with that. Just skip past into the fourth seed part here now. And again, other than Southampton and maybe Elfsberg, St. Etienne, I'd be relatively happy with that. And we get Tripolis from Greece. That is possibly the best group I could have got. I'm over the moon with that. That gives me a real good chance to use some of the youngsters in here to develop them and give them some game time as well. That's amazing. As I said, I'm really chuffed with that. That's the good start to the episode. So what we'll be doing today, just going to go through some of these things on here. Standard rearrangement of fixtures for the Europa League. As I said, we'll kick off into the game against Manchester United, who are currently sat in 11th place. We're in 3rd, and I'll show you the 2 games we played in the meantime as well, just so you get a bit of a catch up on where we are. You've seen that we're 3rd, so you probably had a good idea on how well we've been doing in the opening couple of games. But it started off with, obviously, the opening game of the season would be Watford. It was then a 3-0 win against Southampton, where Eric Lamela got himself a couple of goals. Zach Clough started the game because Harry Kane got injured against Watford. His shot hit the post and then hit Stecklenburg in goal. So yeah, 3-0 win away from home. And then we came up against Norwich back at home. Harry Kane with a couple of goals and Eric Lamela from the penalty spot. Nathan Redmond brought them back into it. A couple of defenders on our team didn't have a fantastic game, so it wasn't amazing. But you know, a win is a win. So as I said, in today's game we'll be taking on Manchester United. As I said, probably the first big test that we've realistically had this season. So let's get into the game and see how they're going to be lining up. Best fill my subs first of all. Come prepared as always. So I'm just going to put Danny Rose back into the team. I'm going to put Kyle Walker instead of Trippier because Trippier didn't have a good game, so you don't get rewarded for that in my lineups. Townsend, Clinton, and Clough. So let's see how we do. So prediction is it's got draw written all over it. I'll take a draw. So the team for us, we've got Lloris, Danny Rose, Vertonghen, Alderweireld, Kyle Walker, Eric Dyer, Dele Alli, with Lamela, Mason, Song and Harry Kane as the front 4. In terms of the Manchester United team, it's David De Gea in goal, a back 4 of Luke Shaw, Daley Blind, Chris Smalling and Darmian, Schweinsteiger and Schneiderlin in the midfield 2, with Memphis, Mata, Ashley Young and Wayne Rooney up top. So fairly similar in terms of tactics from both teams. I'm going to again start off in an attacking mode, but then possibly change things up as the way the game goes along. So the opening attack of the game will just fizzle out as it's in the next few seconds. And yeah, so really looking Really looking forward to seeing how we play here. 7 minutes in and we've got our first highlight of the game. Kyle Walker makes a good tackle and Manchester United pick up the ball. Harry Kane intercepts quite well, but then the ball's given away. Manchester United passing around quite nicely here. And Wayne Rooney's got the ball, he plays it to Memphis, who plays it to Young, who's got the opening goal. We're 1-0 down inside 10 minutes. Not good at all. So we're going to change up to a standard tactic and try and get more of a foothold in the game. It's trying to load the highlight here. So here we see Memphis cuts inside, plays a ball over the top to Ashley Young. Is that Danny Rose marking? Let me have a look. Can't really see from there. Yeah, Danny Rose not picking up his marker. I've taken Galloway back out. And this is how Danny Rose repays me. So Morgan Schneiderlin's just got injured for Man United, so Herrera's going to come on in his place. So not a fantastic start to the game, but we're not panicking just yet. We'll make some subs as and when we can. But Mata with the corner in and Smalling headers wide. So really, really bad start. We haven't had a single clear-cut chance. We've had one shot on target. Then again, Man United have only had 2, so it's not the end of the world. I'm just going to assertively say, show me something else. I'm not happy with this. The boys seem fired up. Second half begins. What can we do? Come on, boys. Let's try and do something in this game. Come on. So Song plays a lovely ball over to Lamela. He plays it back inside to Dele Alli. He turns to Mason. Mason inside to Harry Kane. He tries to turn his man. Song's offside. It's an own goal. I actually thought Song was offside there. Let me just see. As the ball is played here, he is offside. But he doesn't touch the ball. So Luke Shaw is the one that taps it in. And as a result, it's 1-1, and just like that, having done nothing throughout the entire game, so 55 minutes in, what can we do? I think after this highlight, I'll see what happens from it. We might make a substitution, but Dele Alli inside to Kane, what a goal! Harry Kane, what an absolute beaut of a goal. Mason inside to Ali, who passes it to Harry Kane, who first time shot, right hand corner. Goalkeeper absolutely no chance. We haven't had many shots at the moment, but all 3 shots that we have had have been on target, and we've got ourselves 2 goals. I'm going to make a substitution because we're clearly struggling down the left hand side. I'm going to put Townsend on rather for Lamela. And I'm going to put Galloway on for Rose. So 70 minutes into the game and not an awful lot's happening now. The game's starting to peter out a bit. There's only been one clear-cut chance of the entire game according to Football Manager, but the score is 2-1 to Tottenham. We're going to change it up to a counter-attacking style play now. So I suppose my question of the episode is, do you tend to change your tactics during the game like I have been? Or do you stick with the formation you're playing and, you know, that's it. Whatever it is, you're going to do it. Or do you alter it around? Do you adjust it to how the game works? As I said, you know, possibly leave me some comments in the section below. Just let me know how you do the game. I mean, I'm now changing up to counter-attacking, and I could regret that decision. But as I said, let me know. Just, hit me up with some comments, maybe on here or even on YouTube. So yeah, 5 minutes left. Come on, boys, just hold on. 2 minutes of injury time, and it looks like it's going to be a win away at Old Trafford. Eric Dyer to Ali now. Alderweireld's ball over the top. Eric Dyer picks it up, and that is it. Full time. 2-1 against Man United at Old Trafford. What an amazing comeback. And that result, for the meantime, because we are the early kickoff, takes us to top of the table. So, amazing result. Really, really pleased with that. The next game that I will be showing you will be a London derby in the Capital One Cup against Chelsea. I feel like I need to do a bit of variety on this channel in terms of showing you all three types of games. So, yeah, I think so. We'll do the Chelsea game. We'll show you the Chelsea game in the next episode. So we've got three games in between then, and we'll just see how far we can sort of carry on. So yeah, if you've enjoyed today's video, please drop it a like, and also subscribe if you haven't done so already. But until next time, adios.